If you're anything like me, your mind can feel like it's always scattered in a million pieces. It feels like everything that ever existed is trying to grab my attention all at once. The thought of this feeling continuing on for the rest of my life, never letting me dive deep into anything, scared the shit out of me. That's why I've made meditation a part of my daily routine for the last 3 years. It's a guaranteed period of time every day where I can just close myself off from the world and let my mind truly relax. This single practice has allowed me to calm down my monkey mind, allowing me to actually be present in the moment with myself and the people that I love. Hey everyone, my name's Michael. If you're new here, on this channel, we're all about exploring how to become the healthiest versions of ourselves. So in this video, we're gonna be talking about why the heck we can't focus and how I think meditation is the solution for this. Then we're gonna really ask, what the heck actually is meditation? Who is it for? What are the benefits? And then how can you get started right now? To start things off, there's this amazing quote by Marcus Aurelius that says, "Disgraceful that the mind should control the face, should be able to shape and mold it as it pleases, but not shape and mold itself." This quote made me realize that we don't really have much control over our minds. It's incredible that I can tell my body to move my arms right now, but I'm not able to stop myself from feeling a certain emotion or from replaying something that's going over and over in my head that I regret. And if you're one of those people that are just like, "Michael, look at me, I have a trained mind." What do you mean? You can't tell me I don't have a trained mind. Sure, you might have an untrained mind, but I don't think there's many of us at least out there, myself included. A good way to figure out if you do or not is, when's the last time you were able to go 2 hours without focusing on anything else? Not worrying about your phone, not worrying about what you need to have for lunch, just fully focused on one thing. That's not many of us. It's quite difficult. But the world we live in isn't really setting us up for success. We have notifications being flung at us from like every direction possible. The devices that we have are amazing because they connect us with the entire world, but at the same time, they're fighting for our attention. For me, it got to the point where I was really just giving my attention to everyone else and not really giving any of it to myself. Okay, given all of this, how the heck do you deal with this? I hope I didn't overwhelm you, but I really think that meditation is the key to all of this. It allows you to consistently, day after day, train your mind just like a muscle. So at this point, you might be asking yourself, what the heck is meditation actually? I've heard a lot of stuff in the news, various articles, but in my head it just seems like some woo-woo thing that only monks really do. So meditation can really be broken down into 3 different categories. The first one being focus-based meditation, where you're just taking one piece and keeping it constant. It can be your heartbeat, your breath, or a mantra, for example, like in transcendental meditation. Then we have mindfulness meditation. This is personally my favorite, where you're literally just doing nothing at all. The way I like to think of it is, imagine your consciousness, so your visual field, the sensations on your body, the sounds you hear, things along those lines, and just watch it as a movie. Understand that you can't control any of it, but just be interested, be curious. And the last one is compassion-based meditation, where you're wishing other people, including yourself, to be happy and to be free of pain. So you might be thinking, and I've had some people say to me, "Look, Michael, I ain't a meditator. Look at me, I don't meditate. That's just not something I do. I don't plan to add that to my life." Well, I honestly think that meditation is for everyone, and you don't need to be consistent with it for the rest of your life. I would say you can take this mindfulness meditative state and apply it to other things in your life that you can be more consistent with. A great example is Arnold Schwarzenegger. He meditated for a full year where he really dove into the practice and was able to understand what it truly felt like and how to perform. Then, he took that same mindset and applied it to something that he can be more consistent with, which was exercise. So every single time he was contracting his muscles, he was actually able to get into the same state. The most important thing is, are you going to get in the vehicle every single day? It doesn't matter if it's the most effective vehicle ever. It can be a Lamborghini or a Toyota Corolla. What matters is, are you going to use it? The best tool is the one that you use consistently. To really hit this point home, I want to share the benefits of consistent meditation with you. So some things you can start seeing in your life over time is increased focus, meaning you can be more present in the activities that you're doing on a day-to-day basis. You can see more compassion in your life. Also, better emotional stability. So that means reduced anxiety and stress in your life. And there's even increased benefits in your memory. So I had a friend tell me that meditation actually physically changes your brain. I hadn't really looked into this, but I did a little bit of research recently, and I found these 2 cool articles that I'll link down below. Each of them were an 8-week program and did brain scans on participants before and after. And during those 8 weeks, they would do guided meditation. So in the first study, they actually found that meditation can help you outside of the practice. Beforehand, they had only really done brain scans while people were actually meditating, but they found that the part of the brain, the amygdala, which is largely responsible for emotional stability, was actually not as stimulated while showing participants emotionally stimulating imagery. That was pretty fascinating for me, knowing that you're better able to control your emotions. I found that pretty cool. And then the second study was talking about the hippocampus, an area that is largely responsible for learning and memory, actually grew in gray matter density. Dang. I would love that. That sounds fantastic. By the way, I had no idea what the heck gray matter density was. I'm going to link an article from Khan Academy down below. And to achieve these results, participants were meditating for an average of 27 minutes per day. So for myself at least, I found that meditation has helped me so freaking much, especially in the decision-making category. It's really allowed me to slow down my life and really think. Before, I was really just trying to rush through life. I never really gave myself time to just chill out. I'd always beat myself up and tell myself, come on, you gotta keep going. Your time is finite. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That was a big issue because I was going in a direction that wasn't proper for me. There's a great reference from Naval Ravikant that talks about the tortoise and the hare. Who would you rather be? The tortoise, who's slowly, progressively going in the right direction? Or would you rather be the hare, who's just rampantly running, using all of its energy, trying to go in the right direction, but most likely isn't? And meditation helped me figure out that I'd rather be the tortoise, slowly moving towards the goals that I've set for myself. And some other things I've noticed is I can actually focus on things for long periods of time now. This was a really big struggle for me, especially the notifications on my phone would just be going off like crazy. But now I can just really take one thing and just try to focus for as long as possible. So for those of you that are eager to start right now, what I'll recommend is this. Do guided meditation. I don't recommend doing it by yourself. It's extremely hard, and let's take the low-hanging fruit. Use the app Waking Up. I've tried the majority of them. This is the best one. It's done by Sam Harris, a neurologist who has more than 20 years of meditation experience. There's theory added in there as well to really solidify the practice in your life. I've linked a 30-day free trial down below, so feel free to check it out. Also, if you're still not convinced about meditation, there's a Start Here video by Sam Harris as well that goes into more depth. All right, that's it. I hope it was helpful. If you're interested in more content like this, check out this video where I review the Oura Ring, a sleep tracker that gives you recommendations and helps you get better sleep over time. And if the next video in this series is out, check out this video where I show you how to make meditation a habit in your life. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do that down below. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.